Hi and welcome Unity fans. I continued working on my heat and split game. I show you how to use sorting layers and I demonstrate how to add colliders to 2D objects. Okay, let's start. First of all, let me point out what this game is all about, what the idea behind this game is. We will have these little guys here, the enemies, and you have to use the saw to split them, and then they have to match these colored holes here. I have now this blue one and the red one. I painted some new sprites and I added colliders. Here for this sprite on the side I used a BoxCollider 2D. And when you see the right side here, it doesn't really match, but it matches in average, and I think that is good enough. We don't have to use a Polygon Collider for this object. The same I did here for the edge on the left side. Also use a BoxCollider 2D. And the method is also used for the objects here at the top. They are basically the same object, I just rotated them 270 degrees and I added them to a prefabs folder, and this gives me the possibility to reuse the objects. Then there is a so-called input object. This is the hole where the enemies have to fit into. There I have two colliders at the sides, and in the middle there is a colored object. I think I will add a trigger to this, and when the enemy hits this object I have to check if the size and the color of the enemy fits to this, and then the enemy is consumed or whatever, we will see. For the grass objects I use a Polygon 2D collider. We can see this here, but I think I will change the points. It doesn't quite match the outlines, so you can just open up the points editor here and change the polygons. Just like this. Move them a little bit up. And this looks good. And as I said, I stored these objects as prefabs. And all I have to do to update the prefab is to press the apply button, so that my changes I did to the object here are stored as the prefab. Now when I drag and drop this, not that one, the other one, you can see that the changes I made appear for the prefab also. At the bottom here I painted a bigger sprite, also very simple, and I use a feature called sorting layers, and this is very important because we want to have the landscape, let's call it landscape, appear in front of the background. So I added a landscape sorting layer, and for the player I added a player sorting layer because the player should appear at the top of the landscape. To use a sorting layer for a sprite, just select it and choose the sorting layer. That's all. In the next tutorial I will add the enemies. I will finally paint them. They will be bouncing around in this environment and you can split them with the saw and hit them with the glove. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and I uploaded the whole project again to my Patreon account. Have fun and see you soon.
Support us and subscribe, and thanks for watching.